Jarwin a sure hands catcher, and pay attention to how he greets the ball, not allowing the ball to hit his body, his frame, and he's seeing right through the catch there. Nose of the ball, grip the laces, and sometimes you see him tuck it in between. Hand-eye coordination, all of that good stuff. And of course, tight ends. Always tall targets for the quarterback, can kill the inside of the field and the short and intermediate routes. They are there. And the tight end is the extension of the offensive line. So when you think about Jarwin as well as Schultz, these two tight ends, they might be onto something. Cowboy Nation, they might be onto something with these guys stepping up and doing their thing, especially as it relates to the Dallas Cowboys football and having their sure hands catcher. And think about this, how this is so important. Where's this guy? Move out the way, guy. Get out the way. Scoot. It's so important. Get out the way, man. It's so important for these tight ends to use the middle of the field because you got to think of Amari Cooper on the outside, CeeDee Lamb, as well as Michael Gallup, Cedric Wilson, all of those other guys, which there will be a mismatch. There will be a forced mismatch on the opposing team. And if you got a sure hands catcher, a guy that can run those short and intermediate routes, they can take the top off the defense from the interior, especially in those hook routes or areas. Man, team can go far, Cowboy Nation. And I love the fact that Jarwin, seeing through the catch, reaching toward the ball, greeting the ball with his hands, those strong mittens. You got to practice this. Young receivers and tight ends, even running backs, be sure to do this drill. And this is after practice. This is way beyond after practice. So when you think about it, putting in that work action goes a long way, and filling those trash cans full of balls goes a long way too, because now down the line you will see the growth factor of catching the ball with your hands, switching from one side to the other. Oh, he missed one. He finally missed one. Oh my goodness. It was going to be 100. But continue. You got to have a short-term memory. Go back to your techniques. Go back to your stance. Continue to work on that. Look at his head, his angles, and everything else. He is looking right at it. He is right at it. Seeing through the catch. I love what I'm seeing out here at Cowboy Nation. And when you think about this. The tight end is always the extension of the offensive line. Speaking of that, fullback Nick Ralston, he's doing his magic too. I can't wait to see what preseason game, see if he can showcase his talent. He can catch out of the backfield. Maybe he can be a hybrid. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down the line. That's been my time. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.